Hello, young man. How are you? Afternoon. What's your name?
Damn,
Odunjo. What do you want to be in life?
a neurosurgeon.
A neurosurgeon. How old are you now?
12
12. What class are you?
in GSS2.
JSS2. Good. I wish you all the very best. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not what a man eats or drinks that defiles him. As a matter of fact, what a man eats and drinks does not defile him. What defiles a man is what comes out of him. Now, what comes out of a man goes on to form his attitude, his behavioral pattern, and his character. Now, a man's attitude, behavior, and character goes on to produce the outcome and the result of his life. So, what that means is that a man's result and outcome in life is a function of his attitude, his behavior, and his character. Now, a man's attitude, behavior, and character is a function of his belief system, because what you believe determines how you behave. Now, a man's belief system is a function of the information that he hears imbibed into his system, the images that he sees, and the environment that he finds himself. Now, the school system has been designed to program students into becoming who they have been designed to be. Now, for example, the young man that just passed by, he wants to be a neurosurgeon. So for him to become a neurosurgeon, he has to go through the processes. He has to be programmed into becoming a neurosurgeon. For someone to become a lawyer, he has to go through some processes and programming to become a lawyer, and so goes other courses. However, if someone wants to be great, he has to be programmed for greatness, because you cannot become what you have not been programmed to become. That is impossible. So for you to be great, you have to be programmed for greatness. So what are the things or the factors or the processes towards greatness? Number one is information. And this has to do with the things that you hear, the books you read, the things, the words and information that you imbibe into your system. The word inform is a fusion of two words, in and form. When you receive something inside you, when you receive words inside you, it goes into form your thought patterns and your thinking process, which goes on to affect your belief system. And your belief system forms your attitude, your behavior, and character, which eventually produces the results you have. A whole lot of people who have become failures, who have become nuisance, who have given up in life, are in the situation or the circumstance where they are simply because they have been programmed for failure by default. So, number one, the information you hear. Number two, the pictures and the images that you form, you see, that forms in your mind, which controls your imagination. And so what that means is, if you watch the wrong images, the wrong pictures, it will end up forming the wrong images in your mind, which will produce the wrong belief system, which will bring about the wrong attitude, the wrong behavior, and wrong character, which will result in the wrong outcome and wrong results. So it's important you choose the right information, the right picture that will produce the right belief system on the inside of you. Then number three, you need to focus on your environment. Your environment plays a very, very major and a vital role in programming you for greatness. It is impossible for you to grow apple in Nigeria because the environment is not suitable for apple to grow in it. So most apples that we eat here are imported. They are grown in South Africa because the South African environment is conducive enough to grow apple. In the same vein, if you want to attain greatness, the environment where you are determines a great deal if you will be able to attain greatness or not. For example, for those who have been in a poverty-stricken environment, it is almost impossible for them to think that they can be great, especially when they have seen failures, or when they have seen failures around them. They have seen people who are living low life, who are unserious about life, who have no ambition, who have no determination, who have given up in life. When they grow or live in such an environment, it will be almost impossible for them to think or believe that they can be great. So what that means is, if you desire greatness, it is important for you to mind your environment. If where you are is not conducive enough for you, it is important that you change your environment. If you do not change your environment, there is no way you can be great. I watched an American movie, a biography about a young man who was in a ghetto environment, and it was difficult for him to attain greatness until his environment was changed. Someone adopted him and changed his environment, changed his focus, changed his ideologies, and before you know it, he became a great sportsman, celebrated in the United States of America. So ladies and gentlemen, for you to program your life for greatness, you need to watch out for the information you hear, the things you hear. Number two, the images that comes into your mind, the pictures you see, the movies you watch. Number three, your environment and the places you go, because these three factors determine your greatness. The gift of a man makes room for him and brings him before greatness. However, that gift has to go through these three important, vital, expedient factors before you can attain greatness. Till I come your way next time, my name is Daniel Miracle Kemker, the talent maximization specialist. God bless. Obrigado.